Hello everybody, Steam Genie here, and welcome back to another playthrough of Let's Bullshit Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, that's right, this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch, the second best sold Nintendo Switch game on the market currently, the first now being Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You believe that? Selling 10 million copies its opening week across the United States and Japan alone, making it the most successful Nintendo game ever on launch date. Or successful Nintendo game, period. No game has come close to achieving those standards other than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I am the only United States person in this lobby right now driving a Mercedes, which seems pretty accurate. So let's set the record straight here. We got a lot on the line here, starting right off the bat, being the only United States person in a lobby, dare I say, filled with Japanese people who are infinitely better than me because they are from Japan and have easily played this game longer than I have, because I believe I started playing this game maybe back in January, like whenever I got my tax return. You know, I bought the Switch Lite, and I had this genius idea that I was going to buy the Switch Lite to save money on games and be able to afford more games, but then I proceeded to buy this OLED Switch like a Nimbus, and here we are, let's playing. Well, not even let's playing, just recording some footage. It's amazing how spotty Mario Kart 8 kind of looks with this capture card, but it looks amazing with Pokemon Scarlet and many of the other games. I wonder why that is. Like, maybe I'm operating at a worse frame rate, potentially. I don't even know. It looked fine last time I tried to do it, but whatever. So I'm going to be doing 3 races here. It's roughly 5 in the morning, 2022. So it's, I believe it's a Sunday. And we're just doing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, I'm really procrastinating here. I should be taking my math test, but instead I'm just doing this. So fingers crossed. Hopefully I pass that. Anyways, here we are. The only American in a lobby filled with Japanese people. I'm in 7th place. Use that mushroom. I mean, use that star, really. Star is definitely going to get you further than the mushrooms. But having them both is just a huge advantage. One of the things I can't stand about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the fact that you can't really, like, veer off the side of the road. Now, I understand that that's probably there to aid in the otherwise obsoletism of previous games, which is being able to go onto those tracks and slowing down your character. Like, they really want your character in this game to be at maximum capacity and speed. They don't necessarily want you slowing down for any reason at all. They want you pumping at full volume, at full force, ready to go. And they're not going to stop. They don't want you to stop. But then when they do want you to stop, like running into these Goombas and getting inked in the face, that's when you taste a bit of the punch, and that's when it just gets nasty. So I just got schooled here, as you can clearly see. I was not particularly proud of that, but to be 6th in a lobby of entirely Japanese people, I bet those people on the bottom were definitely pissed. You know, I feel lucky, actually, to have even made 6th in that lobby. Holy damn. I even just look so American. Like 5 o'clock shadow. Well, I mean, there's that guy there that looks like a G.I. Joe in the lower left corner. Wonder what that's about. I'm like walking over to him and looking at him. That's weird. Especially since I'm doing this again in post. It's weird that like my... Oh god, look, I'm talking to him. That's weird. That's really weird. I just happened to have pointed him out, and now I'm talking to him. That's bizarre. Look at all these people. This is so weird. Just like the way that like they design their Miis, like these are all real people, you know, like sitting like me, just in their chair somewhere playing this game. It's amazing. This is literally the second best selling Nintendo game. It was the first for a long time, having sold 40 million copies, but literally Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet had beaten Mario Kart 8, and the game had just debuted literally 10 days ago, and it's already the best-selling Nintendo game of all time, which is ironic because it's also one of the shittiest looking Nintendo games of all time, because the graphics run pretty shitty for what it is. Thankfully, it's saved by elements such as the music and basically the story all around is pretty good. And the Pokemon, of course, and the format of battling and being able to play with people and riding the legendaries are a huge plus in the game's playability. So thank God we picked this map, because everybody else seemed to be in favor of the iPhone maps, and I had no interest in playing those. Like, I much preferred this all the way. This is excellent. I feel very glad to be a part of this right now. So, I think this is going to be my new main. Definitely the Mercedes with the Donkey Kong. I mean, I like playing as Donkey Kong because I love Donkey Kong. He's just my favorite. You know, I'll get a chance to play with him as what the hell am I even trying to say? I'll play as him at any opportunity I can get, except in Smash Bros. Ultimate, because that's like, at this point, it's strictly reserved to Banjo for me, because when are you ever going to play as Banjo again on a Nintendo console? Like, that's pretty rare, which is ironic because it was made by Rare, so I feel pretty lucky that I'm able to play as Banjo on that game. You know, like, that is a true luxury that I don't take for granted. So that's kind of why I just spam Banjo, because it's like, holy shit, you know, I had to pay $6 for him, but screw it. I really don't care. I even got Minecraft DLC, and they feel very DLC. They don't feel like the characters like that you unlock in the game, but they feel very DLC. Like, you know, it's just like, oh, you could do this in the game and this in the game. It's like they really bring an element of their gameplay and style to Smash Brothers. It's pretty cool. So there's actually a French guy in this lobby. I don't mean to focus so much on people's race, but they do have the flag, so I think they want us to know, like, where people come from, because if you're playing worldwide, you know, it's kind of cool. I remember versing, like, some, like, Japanese people at, like, 3 in the morning on Mario Kart Wii, you know, like, when I was supposed to be sleeping, and, like, I'm supposed to be taking the test, and I'm just playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's like, I really haven't changed much, you know? I'm still just versing the same invisible, in my world, you know, invisible because I'm invisible to them, like they're invisible to me because I don't know them personally. We're just invisible people playing the same Mario Kart at 3 a.m. and nothing's like really changed. It's hilarious. Actually, it's like 4 a.m. as I'm like doing this. It's 5 a.m. as I'm recording the audio. Oh man, that was putrid. I came in 9th that time. That was absolutely atrocious. Jeez. -1. Well, at least it's -1. So I'm going to do one more race after this because I just don't want to do it for too long. Alright, let's see what's next. Shy Guy Falls, yeah. I like these maps. These are good maps. I don't like doing some of the maps over and over again. I like kind of switching it up every now and then. There's not much else to say. Just waiting in the lobby. Waiting for it to go. Starting to look better here, though. In terms of the graphics and quality. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna turn off my Switch. Well, maybe I should wait until the recording is done. You know, I don't want to, like, mess up anything. 10:25 in the morning. Oh man, I tried to freaking hunt a shiny Psyduck and that failed terribly. You know, I just didn't. Oh, look at that random Choco Mountain. That's great. I tried to hunt a shiny Psyduck in Pokemon Scarlet and I failed terribly. You know, I just couldn't do it. You know, I did the whole easy thing where, you know, I'll explain later, but I did it like practically all day and I got nowhere. It was terrible. So here we are at Choco Mountain. A favorite of mine. I saw this map on Mushrooms once. Besides the point, it's a really good map. I remember first playing this on the Nintendo 64 way back. It was far more rudimentary and just kind of had like chocolate triangles, but now it looks beautiful and has Shy Guys. I mean, I would mistake this as Shy Guy Falls, to be honest. I'm surprised that this is Choco Mountain, because I just saw some Shy Guys there with some crystals or diamond, whatever the hell. This is pretty cool. got some green shells. The best way to defend against any of these people in particular, at least when I refer to people, like, you know, people who are like going for the top and using their items against you and trying to be better, you know, like, what you gotta do is use like turtle shells. You gotta, like, you see what I just did there, you gotta go up next to like someone and like hit them with your car and get a power up there, or power up, what the hell, like a, you know, speed up. Then you have to use red shells, green shells. You gotta have that all equipped, and you gotta use it to prevent other people from hitting you, or use it to hit them. Just the works, you know? Because some people really want blood, you know, and they will do whatever is necessary, especially people who have played the game relentlessly, over and over again. They'll mess you up. You know, I'm not particularly one of those people. I like this game, and I'm trying to get better at it, but I definitely don't play it that much. But I guess at this point I would like to think that I do, because I'm just recording gameplay for it. But there's a lot of people out there who are really good at this game. Whether it's worldwide or regional, you know, you're going to find people in your lobby that are using turtle shells, using bananas against you, using even like that shell against you. You just have to be vigilant and use pretty much any item at your disposal to get to the top. So on that note, I got +9, which is a good note to end on. I'm just going to call it here. And I'm glad I could just bullshit here around on Mario Kart for a bit. Appreciate anyone who watched this video. Have a good one. Take care. And bye-bye.